Hi everyone, I'm Cory, CEO of WeStrive, and I'm going to walk all of you through how to push out investor updates at the end of each month. Here we go. All right, so what I like to do is throughout the month, this makes it way easier when you're working with your investors. You don't want to just go to write your email and then be like, oh crap, what have we done all month? Because, especially once you get more and more into the founder world, you're going to happy hours, you've got networking calls, you're doing all these different things, and you kind of just forget what you've accomplished. So what I like to do is throughout the month, whenever I have a certain goal that we hit, or we hit some sort of milestone, or a new feature comes out, these are all fake, but actually some of them are kind of true. I made this just for you guys. What I like to do is come on here and make sure that I have a list of like 5 to 10 different things that I can use for my investor update. You're a busy founder, you don't have time to spend 2 hours pushing out an update. If you have these highlights listed, you're gonna be able to easily push these out. So we'll use this. I use Notion for this page. You can use whatever you want, note-taking app, anything's fine. So we'll head over here. So I use Mailchimp for my monthly investor updates. You don't have to use that. You can use, I use GetDrip for our email campaigns. There's a lot of other ones too, but Mailchimp's free. I used myself as a fake audience just so I don't mess with my actual audience. Maybe fire's not good. I'll do a rocket. There we go. September investor update. And then here you can put some stuff like new language features, enterprise launch, and more. And then here I'll put WeStrive. Cool. So make sure you always update that. Then we'll go into edit design email. From here, I'll just go with just this basic one right here. So all I want is my logo. Cool, that's our old logo, so we're gonna delete that right away. I'll put a little background on here. That's not our green, but I don't want to take the time. Put your own colors on there. I don't feel like taking the time to do that right now. I also run a podcast called Why We Strive, which is why I have all this content on here. There we go. Cool. So I'll put the white one on there. Cool. Logo at the top of the page. Make it a little smaller. Sweet. At the top here, we're going to call this monthly. Nope. Monthly investor update. September 2022. Cool. We'll delete this. Keep that, delete this. And you're going to want to spend time editing this. Make sure you have your mailing address down there. Make sure you have your information about your company. Make sure the links are actually tagged. That's a big thing I noticed. A lot of companies will have on their website or on their emails, they will forget to tag these, and I notice it. It's really annoying for me. So anyways, work on that. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go over the highlights. So hey everyone. You know what, I'm just going to write it. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is just put these into categories so they're easier to read. No one wants to read a giant book. I'm going to even make this a little, I'll make it bigger. There we go. And then what I like to do is, this isn't our actual MRR, but I like to highlight the MRR and the financial transactions down here in kind of bullet points, so it makes it a little bit easier for them to find. Some investors don't really care what's happening. They just want to know if the revenue is growing each month. So cool, I'll write this really quick. Cool, so I finished this section here. I'm just kind of saying, hey everyone, highlight a couple quick things here. We're obviously expanding into the enterprise market with gyms. We're seeing positive reviews across the board. And then I did 3 highlights. So I highlighted the mobile app. So we'll be going live in 6 new languages. That's great for them to know. Officially launched our app. One of our coaches out of Poland. He'll now be able to move 5 kind of business a year from his WordPress website to WeStrive. We launched 3 new custom branded apps. So I kind of highlighted that as well. For enterprise, we're still in beta, but we already have a couple of gyms working with us, kind of where we're at there. And then I let them know the next steps we'll be taking, and that we're going to officially begin working with our partner this October. So that's exciting. That was simple. It took me like a minute. I can delete all that. And then here we go. Finally, we just launched the new WeStrive westrive.com. So go check it out. Boom. It's always good to get your investors like involved in some way, clicking something. So giving them like something to get engaged with is a lot better than just like, here's an email and you just read it and you're good to go. If you're working on updates, please don't send them like 40,000 things on what you're working on. That's kind of annoying. Cool. So just something for them to look at. Please do not put like 40 images. Like, here's what we're launching. Just give them like a cool little highlight. And then, what do I call this? I think I call it traction updates. Cool. Yeah. So we'll call this traction updates. So for example, so first thing, MRR is now 2,500. Let's say that like 15% increase. So let them know there. Say like, say that you do transaction sales. We did 16,000 in transactions. That was a 1% decrease. Be like our payment processor was broken throughout, or no, let's see, for 2 weeks. So if there's a decrease, tell them why. Then last thing, let's see, what do I highlight here? Let's see, yep, custom branded apps, 7 plus 3. Cool. And then just kind of leave them with the closing here. I say keep on striving. McCain. Not they don't know who I am. And again, make sure you do all this stuff, fix all that. It looks gross. That's pretty much good. I don't like that color, but whatever. So I'll preview it really quick. Make sure it's good for the website and for mobile. Because like this image, it's kind of big, but you know, it's whatever. But cool. Monthly investor update. There's my logo. Hey everyone, quick little highlight. 3 bullet points. Mobile app. Here's what we're doing. Custom branding. Here's what we're doing. Enterprise. Here's what we're doing. And then boom, give them something to push. Honestly, I could put a button there too if I wanted to. Yeah, quick little image to show what the product's going to look like. And then finally, here's what we accomplished in August. Actually, let me, just a little pet peeve here. Let me make that bold, bold, and bold. And we're going to capitalize these. MRR, that's how much it is. How much we increase. Transactions, boom, boom. Custom branded apps, boom, boom. Big thing here is just, I've seen a lot of investor updates where it's just like a giant paragraph and it's just gross. No one wants to look at that. If you break it down simple like this, they're going to fly through it. And a lot of investors really care about your traction. So make sure that you have that highlighted somewhere on the page. If they're super busy, they can go, oh, cool, we grew at 15%. If they see that it decreased, they're going to want to know why. Maybe they'll respond to you. Just make sure you have that data available. And be sure you always send a copy to yourself first so you don't mess anything up. You can see what it looks like on your phone or iPad. And that's an investor update. It should take like 5 to 10 minutes if you do it correctly each month, and make sure you do it. This is Cory McCain with WeStrive, and that's how I do my investor updates.